let's look at the broader perspective. Soccer in the U.S. How have you seen soccer evolve in the U.S. since your playing days?
Oh, significantly growing. I mean, I think when we went to the World Cup in 1990, I think we had basically two reporters and maybe 1,000 people coming from America. You know, we travel deep now. You know, we go with, you know, I remember one of the most memorable games in my career was when we drew with Italy in Kaiserslautern in 2006, and then Italy went on to, you know, win the World Cup. With Ramstein Air Force Base in the area, there's a huge American contingent, but it was one of the first times that I really remember being out of the United States and really having, you know, let's say it's a 40,000 seat stadium. I can't remember what Kaiserslautern holds, but, you know, 20,000 people rooting for Italy and 20,000 people rooting for America. Where, you know, I've played more matches against Mexico in LA, where it was in the LA Coliseum with 80,000 people and being 79,000 rooting for Mexico and 1,000 people rooting for America. So, you know, when you could then be in Germany against Italy and having the support that we had, it showed you that the level of interest has grown exponentially. But the hardest part that MLS is going to have going forward is not only are you in competition with established American sports, you're in competition with the biggest leagues in the world that have been established since, you know, the 1880s, and to think that you can just crack that is a tough ask. And I like what MLS has done. They've gotten, you know, people into the stadiums. They're stable. They're not going anywhere. We've seen multiple leagues in America not be able to make it, folded after, you know, a few years. So MLS is stable. It's just the hard part is finding where you fit in the world echelon, and then having the ego of the United States of America to understand that how hard it's going to be to find your place in the leagues that have, you know, very similar TV contracts to